So luckily with our iPhones, we have the ability of using a bunch of different web browsers. And what's super crazy is that ever since probably the last couple of years, Apple's made it easier for us to use a few different ones and even use default web browsers. But I'm going to show you some of my favorite ones. Now, I pretty much use three. I use Chrome, Firefox, and Safari, the most popular web browsers available for pretty much any platform out there. Now, I think Chrome, starting off, is a pretty decent web browser. This is not my main iPhone, so that's why I'm not even signed in. But with something like Google Chrome, this thing has a lot of features built in. There's lots of capability, and I've always liked Google Chrome. But I will tell you, there is one slight issue with Chrome, and that is with the amount of battery life this type of web browser takes up. So if you use Google Chrome, it's really nice because if you use Google Chrome on your MacBook or PC or whatever other device, your Android tablet, iPad, it'll all sync up perfectly fine. So that is something that I really do like about Chrome. It works pretty well, it's pretty clean, and one of my favorite things that I love about Chrome more than any other web browser for the most part is the fact that there are updates all of the time. So if you actually go through and if you type in Chrome inside of your app store, you'll basically be able to find a lot of different updates and applications that are suitable within Chrome. You have plugin support, you have packages you can install, it's a very fast browser as well, and I think it is a really nice one. It's not perfect, but it's definitely a really good one I'd recommend using. Now, Firefox is another one that I use all the time as well, not as much as Chrome, and Chrome is not my most used web browser either, but this is another good one. My favorite one is towards the end, but this one I think is pretty good as well. It's cleaner. It kind of goes more on the security and privacy thing. I think that's the big thing where this specific application kind of takes the cake on. But with Firefox, I would say I wouldn't say it's as good as Chrome, but it could be safer. This is the big thing about this browser is that it is like a fast, private, safe browser. That's kind of what they kind of go for, which I think is cool. It's fast. I like it a lot too because it works well with a lot of other products, and I think you can actually use Firefox with your Oculus Quest headset as well. So that's one thing I do sometimes because they do kind of sync out pretty well. So that's another browser. Again, not my most used one. My most used one is Safari. This is the browser that I use pretty much on an everyday basis. And the reason for that is because one, it's built right into our iPhones, so it's pretty much just built in right there. And two, it's already synced up with all of my other devices. So my iPads, my Macs, everything that I have that I basically use as an iPhone or an Apple product basically uses Safari, and I have everything synced up with it, which is so beautiful. So that is the main reason why I end up using something like Safari most of the time, is because I have that type of capability there. I can just go ahead and use this as I normally would, and it syncs up very well. If I have anything stored in one, I have it on the other one. Same thing can be said about Google Chrome and Safari and Firefox as well. But the big thing here is power and efficiency. Safari is a lot more power efficient than Google Chrome and Firefox. Safari is pretty much the go-to, I would say, from Apple. It is custom built basically for Apple products, and you can't even download it on any other product except for an iPhone. So personally for me, I think Safari is the best web browser available on iPhones, followed by Chrome, and then probably followed by Firefox if I'm being honest. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.